Viewers, if someone tells you that roads can be built using old tires in a way that is cheaper, more durable, and environmentally friendly, you might find it laughable. But in Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré has launched a unique project that has now become the focus of global attention. Yes, here, old, unusable, and discarded tires are being laid on the ground and roads are being constructed over them. And this is not just an experiment, it's now a part of a fully functional road network. The question arises, why did Ibrahim Traoré choose such an unusual method? Is it because this technology is inexpensive? Or is there an environmental strategy behind it? These are the very questions that have left engineers around the world intrigued. In this video, we will show you how this bold project is transforming the fate of Burkina Faso and why engineers from across the globe are now trying to learn from the experience of this African nation. This video is going to be very interesting, so be sure to watch it till the end. So friends, we're talking about a country that depends heavily on international loans and whose infrastructure is largely outdated and deteriorated. The roads there would often get washed away during the rains or crack under the summer heat. The routes connecting villages and cities were unpaved and dangerous, where ambulances, fire brigades, or school buses would get stuck for hours. These harsh conditions forced Ibrahim Traoré to find a solution that would be low-cost, long-lasting, and environmentally safe. In this context, the idea of building roads using old rubber tires emerged. Yes, the same tires that become waste once vehicles are no longer usable. Tires that produce toxic smoke when burned or clog rivers and drains, causing environmental pollution. Bias are formed. These very tires, under Ibrahim's directive, were laid out on the ground in a uniform arrangement. A special type of cement mixture was poured over them that bonds well with rubber and can withstand both heat and cold. Experts say that this technique is not only environmentally friendly, but also costs 40% less compared to traditional road construction. Not only that, these roads absorb the shocks of earthquakes and heavy rain more effectively. One of the unique properties of rubber is that it can endure compression and does not crack easily. That's why many small settlements in Burkina Faso are now connected to the central cities. Places that earlier took 5 hours to reach can now be accessed in just 1 hour. Ibrahim Traoré not only advanced this project, but also created employment for thousands of young people. From collecting rubber tires to cleaning, arranging, and using them in road construction, local workers are involved at every stage. This has not only reduced unemployment, but also given people a sense of development within their own country. Interestingly, some local engineers even suggested that if the empty spaces between the tires are filled with sand or specific plastic materials, their strength can be further increased. And this idea is currently being tested as well. But there's another fascinating aspect here. Through this project, Burkina Faso has also reduced its dependence on imports. Normally, valuable materials used in road construction like bitumen, asphalt, and other compounds are imported from abroad, which puts pressure on foreign exchange reserves. But when local and discarded materials like old tires are used, the economic burden on the country is reduced. This is the smart move that Ibrahim Traoré silently executed, one that cleverly sidestepped the grip of global financial constraints. Now, the eyes of the world are on this project. Delegations from several African countries like Mali, Niger, and Chad have already visited Burkina Faso to study this road model and explore adopting it in their own nations. Some European environmental organizations have even labeled this project the Eco-Road Model and praised it. They say that if developed countries also implement this model in low-traffic urban areas, pollution could significantly decrease. But for Ibrahim Traoré, this isn't just a road project, it's a vision. A belief in local potential and proof that if the intention is pure, even a poor nation can surprise the world. And the truth is, he already has. Viewers, now let's talk about the artificial canal that Ibrahim Traoré has begun constructing for his farmers. This isn't just a water channel, rather, it's a dream. A dream that the farmers of Burkina Faso have cherished for years. But no one ever came to turn that dream into reality. In the rural areas of Burkina Faso, crops were often destroyed due to a lack of rainfall. Seeds would be sown in the fields, but without water, the land would remain barren. No grains would grow, homes would go hungry, and all a farmer could do was look to the sky and pray. When Ibrahim Traoré came into power, he didn't come just as a politician, he was a leader connected to the soil. He knew that if the farmers were prosperous, the nation would be prosperous. If the land turned green, The foreign exchange would increase, exports would rise, and Burkina Faso would progress. With this mindset, he launched a major project to construct artificial canals. These canals will carry water to areas that have only known thirst until now. This canal system is capable of storing rainwater and distributing it to fields throughout the year. This means farmers will no longer have to wait for clouds or rely on prayers. Now water will be in their own hands. This project will not only enhance agriculture, but also increase the productivity of the country's farming sector. It will lead to food self-sufficiency and a substantial rise in the nation's foreign exchange earnings. Not only wheat, rice, and maize, but also vegetables, fruits, and other crops will now be grown within the country and possibly even exported abroad. Viewers, now let's talk about the modern city that Ibrahim Traoré is building in the heart of Burkina Faso. This is not just a dream, it's a reality that is coming closer to completion with each passing day. Burkina Faso, where once homes remained dark even during the day, where mothers cooked with firewood and children studied by lantern light, today that same country is constructing a city powered entirely by sunlight. Yes, viewers, this is the Solar City, a fully self-sufficient, eco-friendly, technologically advanced city where there will be no electric poles, no need for oil or gas, and no burden of high utility bills on the public. Every home, every school, every hospital, and every factory will have solar panels installed on its roof, generating its own electricity. That development doesn't just mean building structures. Real progress is the kind that brings ease into every person's life. That's why he launched this project, not only to end the energy crisis in the country, but also to create employment opportunities for the youth. Because manufacturing, installing, and maintaining solar panels requires a large number of skilled local workers. This project is not just about building a city, it's a role model for all of Burkina Faso. There will be modern schools where children will learn technology, solar buses that won't emit smoke, and free solar-powered internet zones so that the youth can stay connected to the world. Just imagine, a country that was once barely visible on the world map is now leading the way in sustainability, clean energy, and self-reliance. All of this became possible because Ibrahim Traoré did not wait for foreign aid. He acted. If you believe that Ibrahim Traoré's journey is not just about Burkina Faso, but a beacon of hope for all of Africa, the Muslim world, and oppressed people everywhere, then don't keep this video to yourself. Share it with others so the world can see that change doesn't only come from superpowers, but that a true, honest grassroots leader can also hold the key to revolution. Let us know in the comments below, which of these initiatives inspired you the most? And if you want us to make more such videos that don't just inform but truly move your heart, subscribe to our channel now. Hit the bell icon so that every new hope, every new story reaches you first.